I'm unmuted, but you're not unmuted. Okay, now you're unmuted.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Tamashii, and this is my co-host, Rea.
Hello, hello. How are you, Tama?
Not okay. Not okay. But let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about the reason why we haven't streamed for so long. We ended up actually meeting each other in Japan a month ago, right?
IRL.
Real.
Yes.
I saw Rea's flesh.
Jesus.
And I was
Please don't say it like that.
I saw Rea in the flesh. That's what I meant. My bad. But yeah, it was great. It was fun. I ended up turning. She ended up turning into my sugar mama. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I was like, Daddy, chill. Goddamn, you literally paid for everything. And I was like, why?
Well, okay, my dad paid for dinner. I can't take credit for that.
And then who paid for karaoke?
Okay, yeah. I didn't pay for all of it.
But didn't my dumbass get like drunk somehow? And was confusion?
It's fine.
Oh my
We
god.
were just having a good time.
Yeah, and it was actually fun. And then after that, I was like, okay, well, I'll never have friends ever again, unless I see them in
God.
the next 5 years. But then
You
now,
need to stop with that.
oh wait, we should react to the stupid ass video I made.
Oh yes, please. I really want to see it.
Okay, so this is the shitty video, the shitty edit that me and Rea did. Right? Your videos.
Yeah, well, you did all the editing, but
it's not good. It's not good editing. No, I'm not saying, oh god. I hate YouTube sometimes.
I can't see the chat.
Well, you what is happening? Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's no one in chat.
Oh, I thought you were talking to someone.
I'm talking to you!
You said
I'm talking! No, I said I hate YouTube. YouTube, ba. Ew.
I really thought you were talking to someone in chat.
Sorry, I don't like looking at my face, so Rea, don't let me hate myself, okay? Give me a sec, though.
Well, you're not showing our faces, are you?
My body! There you go. My body! That's what I meant.
You have a great body.
Shut up! I do not. Where is the display capture? Okay. There we go. Boop! See? We're censored. Okay? No children.
Will I be able to hear this?
Well, just give me a second while I edit this. This is the worst fucking... Okay. Ew. Ew, it's me!
We're so cute.
Look, see? Daddy chill. Trying to riz me up, chat.
We're
See
even
that?
on the right side of our little thing.
What? Right side?
Sorry, I can't use words. Like, I'm sitting next to me and you're sitting next to you.
Oh! It's true. Wow, we ended up doing this perfectly. I didn't even realize this, dude. Damn, Daddy. Okay, stop with the cringe. I'm going to now share this screen to Rea. So give me a sec as I do that, okay? After we react to this and watch this, then we'll talk about Palestine. Sorry. Let's start with nandake. With a happy note first, okay? But here you go. This is Rea, and then I'm going to turn off the BGM. And I'm gonna turn on desktop audio, but I'm gonna turn off the Discord. So remind me to turn on Discord and turn off the desktop. That's so confusing. My bad. But yeah, okay, we should be good for now. Can you speak words of wisdom?
Hey, it's me and I have words of wisdom.
Okay, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hi. Okay. Ja. This is the GreyStrays Sakura viewing off collab. Terrible editing. Listen. My phone died. When I met Rea, it was at 10%. So I didn't get to record much. I recorded some. I got my iPad out as well to record stuff and take pictures.
I recorded some things.
And Rea recorded some things. But then Rea made fun of me for taking out my big ass iPad. So I was like, I don't like this.
You look like a boomer.
Yeah, she told me I look like a boomer. I was like, Daddy,
She's
why?
out there taking pictures with their iPad.
Let's watch the goddamn thing. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay. Ready? Let's watch this. Tell me if it's too loud, chat. Okay, hello. Hi. It is I, Tamashii, and this is Rea. It's the GreyStrays podcast. We are finally meeting in the flesh.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm touching her. I'm touching her leg. Oh, Rem! Hi, Remy! Rem is on the screen. I'm gonna kill you for a bit, Rem. Sorry. They know snap you. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
At least we're doing a video though. I don't think we're gonna dox our faces. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no.
No. Okay, we're not doxing our faces, but we're here in the flesh. My hair's kind of gross. Don't let me shit talk myself.
Yeah, love yourself.
Okay, love yourself. We're gonna record some songs of us singing together a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what though.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Oh.
Like, I should be the man.
No, you're gonna take your voice.
That's fucking Shakira to you. You can Kermit the Frog. That's my Kermit voice.
Well, it's also Shakira to me.
Sorry, I don't mind. How does it go?
I'll be like, Shakira, Shakira, and you'll be like,
okay, there we go. ¿Cómo se llama? Baby, when you talk. When you talk live. Baby, when you talk. Okay.
ladies up in here tonight. No fighting. Oh my god.
No
fighting. Shakira, Shakira.
You know what? You can dance like this. You should wanna speak Spanish. ¿Cómo se llama? Bonita. Picasa. Picasa. How baby when you talk like that? Tell me why. Tell me why. Breathing the size of our body. I love doing so much. I'm sorry to feel it's right. I'll be a question. Extension.
Wow. God. Oh my god. Wow. What the fuck? I can't. Wow, the nature.
God damn it.
Hi. This is Rea.
This is Tama. We're alive.
We're both in the same place.
There's Sakura behind us. Come count these with me. Okay, I'm gonna count these quick.
What? I don't even remember this happening.
I know. Wait. Why is it at like 1:44 p.m.? My bad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you to our 13 followers. This is where you call me a goddamn boomer. Say hi. Hi. Where's your hand? Oh shit. Where's my hand? Oh, hi.
Oh my god. Yeah. Of
No
course
fight.
you had to play the whole thing.
God damn it.
Are you good?
I need to stop talking.
Okay, hi, dear friends. Wait, let's do kampai.
Kampai.
Oh, we switched spots.
I am at least 7 inches
damn.
taller than her. However many centimeters that is, it's a lot.
I'm 5'3".
Oh, okay, you're 5'3" now.
Yeah, that's actually, I remember. That's what I told
Okay.
my chat.
Then I'm 6 inches tall. I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'3".
I'm kind of tall, sort of. Average.
You're tall.
Okay.
I remember when I first met her, I was taller than her.
No.
No, you weren't.
I
That's a
was the
lie.
same height then.
Whatever.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. That was great. That was truly wonderful.
I'm so angry that we watched that in like 1:44 p.m. Oh, look! I wonder who the GreyStrays podcast is. The way who about like conflict. What the fuck? Oh, look, Remy's on here too. Hi, Remy.
Hi.
Okay.
Don't forget to turn off desktop audio and turn on Discord.
Okay. Hiya! Hiya! Thank you very much. And I'll turn off display capture.
Oh
Hiya.
my god. I love that. That was truly wonderful.
I did my best. Sounds great, says
Um,
Remy. Thank
I
you.
think my screen is frozen. What's going on?
Oh, cause I haven't.
Okay, now.
I haven't shared it to you, girly. You,
Oh.
you need a daddy chill. God damn.
I always just assume it's something I did.
You know what? That's
Um.
fair. Wait.
Oh, wow.
Wait. It's so
I
awkward
just
about the
want to
music.
say,
Here we go.
I think that Shakira is gonna be like really concerned about her career now.
Oh, really?
I think you really gave her a run for her money.
Oh,
And it was
God.
just so inspiring to see all the nature with that, you know? It was like, it was so moving.
I like how all you hear is like terrible singing in the background, and we're just like, oh, look at these trees. Wow.
Why did you put your walking part so fast and then mine you like slowed it down?
Because yours was beautiful and mine wasn't. I was like wobbling around. I was like, no, we don't need to see this shit.
Well, you were wearing heels, so you had to watch out. You didn't want to fall in the pond.
You did it so aesthetically, and I was like fucking dying. I was not aesthetically pleasing to watch me walk in slow motion, okay?
And I really liked the dancing figures. So that's how you see me.
Yes. Yes. I'm telling you, boy, you made me go mad.
Oh, God.
So be wise. And keep reading the signs of my body. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Shakira. So, yeah, there's the happy part of the section. I think I fucked up. I think we should have done this
And it's part of the reason we haven't... Well, yeah, but it is a good explanation for why we haven't been on here in a while. And you were doing something really major with your own channel, so can you talk about that? Because I was not able to tune into that. Or if you don't
What was
want
I
to, you
doing?
don't have to. You did a whole week for Palestine, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is my daddy on right now? Okay, yeah, no, yeah. My bad. So last week, last week I ended up doing a 1 week charity stream for Palestine. Where one day I cooked I tried. I sucked at it, but I tried cooking a Palestinian dish. I drew Hind.
Oh, cool.
And I ended up taking 2 days off because something ended up happening in my personal life. So it wasn't even a week. Goddamn. And on the last day, I did my best to make 300 doves of peace origami. And I was only able to make 100 in 15 hours. So I failed miserably. And I do plan...
but like origami's really hard.
Yeah, my hands were hurting. I was like, oh, come on, chat. And yeah, and I showed my IRL hands while I was doing all of this. But I do plan on resuming. Is that how you say that? Resuming. That stream. So I might have to do another 15 hours to finish 100 more. Oh God. No, I meant this one. Oh God. But also I was supposed to do a history lesson stream and a let's make it a protest poster stream. So I still need 3 more streams to go. So during all of that, we managed to raise $143. Woo!
Hey, that's great, man. I'm gonna do some
go.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
And where did that go again?
Oh, and that was thank you, Rea. That went to the PCRF, the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, where they send aid to the children of Palestine. There's some clips actually, if you guys would like to see them. I'd have to do the whole screen share thingy again. My bad. But there's some.
No, I do want to see it.
Nice clips of people donating and me like freaking out because people were donating. So let's go to my channel for a bit. But yeah, it was a nice stream. It did make me feel better. I honestly didn't think we would get to the $100 goal. That was my goal, by the way, was $100, and we ended up going.
Yeah, and you surpassed it.
$43 over. Yeah, I did not expect it. I did not expect it at all. My bad. Let me show this. Okay, Remy, I'm going to Thanos. Snap you again. Bam. I like your laugh. You were like, ha ha. Okay. You're like, oh, ha ha ha, funny. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm sorry, Rea. Gomen. Here, let me share this to you. Then I will turn off the BGM and you turn on desktop audio. Okay, so let's just watch it. Which one was first? Oh, it was this one. This is when we reached the charity goal. Beep!
Oh, look at you.
See? What is this? You see this right here?
Wow.
That's Lawson chicken.
And you're making cranes?
No, these are doves.
Oh, doves. Okay.
Doves of peace. So, as you can see, they're bullying me, but hey. We only need $12 more till we reach $1 hyaku. $100, 100, chat. You guys are awesome. I'm really happy. I'm trying not to get too emotional. But I'm really happy. Finally. This chicken looks gross, but I swear it's delicious. It's spicy chicken from Lawson. I'm taking. Oh, it was Remy!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Rem_simp_ just donated $15 to the PC.
I can't scream. It's not my apartment. This is not my apartment. It's 10 p.m. right now. Wait, we did it! We did it!
W's in the shot.
We did it! Oh my god!
W's in the shot.
10 hours! Drake came in to support the stream. I appreciate it.
Oh
you know.
my god!
So that's when we reached the goal. Remy's watching us right now. Remy, can you sound the horn multiple times for Remy Simp? Remy, thank you for helping me reach my goal. Big preach.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Multiple. Go hard, go hard.
Remy, you're the bomb.
Okay, wait, okay. I regret this. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, go man. Okay. I'm sorry. Remy, I apologize. We slandered you just like that. Okay. So that was when I reached the goal. So we reached the goal on that one. Then Makotan, my first mod. One of the few people who watched me when I was a PNG. Well, right now I'm a PNG, but when I would stream by myself, when I didn't have my VTuber model, and I had like almost 0 viewers, and only 1 or 2 viewers would watch me, Makotan would support me, and I haven't heard from her in months since then. She just popped out of nowhere. She just popped out of nowhere and donated $40 to the PCRF.
That's so great.
Free Palestine!
Mizuno Meko just donated $40 to the PCRF.
Wait, Marco,
Oh.
what the
Oh my God.
fuck?
Yeah, baby! That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about.
W's in the shot.
I don't know why we turned into the notice turned into chipmunk voices. this because even I sounded like a chipmunk. I like how.
Tamas, thank you for donating
Mako!
to the PCRF.
What?
Free Palestine.
Why am I a chipmunk?
Mizunameko just donated $40 to the PCRF.
Oh. My
Wait,
God.
Mako, what the fuck? I like this stuff so much. God!
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
W's in the chat.
Fucking Drake. And then, well, yeah, we ended up actually reaching $143. Yeah, there we go. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
I wanted to say. And I was really happy about that, obviously, for obvious reasons. Let me turn you on. And, well, let me just say that, oh my god, you can still see the, okay.
What?
Sorry, you could still see the screen on stream. Okay, I turned display screen off though. My bad.
I was like, is there a spider?
No. Whatever you guys saw on screen, you didn't see it, okay? But yeah, during that time, you know me, Rea. You know how negative I am. Or not negative, but like I'm pessimistic, right? Of everything. And so,
yeah.
Like I said, I honestly did not think that we would even reach $100. I had actually started that goal in February. So that was like febrero, marzo, abril, mayo. Maybe that was like what, 2-3 months ago. And no one would donate other than Mr. Homer, which I would appreciate so much. And I think even Tayo donated as well. But these are viewers on my stream. And so actually what actually motivated me to start this stream, this charity stream, was that I was pretty disappointed in the fandom that I was in. And to clarify is that I don't know how to say this, but basically, you know, I like Vtubers. I like watching Vtubers, and there's someone who is a Zionist within that fandom community that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I've been doing my best to raise awareness on my private accounts. But not only like just raise awareness. Well, yeah, raise awareness about Palestine, right? And it seems like everyone in the community that I'm in just is protecting the Zionists, and
That's disappointing.
in a sense promoting them, you know, promoting their fan arts, making it easier for them to participate in fan projects. And what really hit me hard in a negative way was watching them be on my Oshi stream, because of they were participating in a fan project, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, you know what, like I could have participated in that. I could have, you know, bought the game and joined in, But the reason why I didn't, even though I really wanted to, is because as someone who sees Palestinian people as people, I feel uncomfortable being near a fucking Zionist.
Yeah, and what are they like spewing their stuff in the game chat too?
No, they're not. Well, here's what pisses me off more, Rea, is that on their main account, their main art account, they were pretty popular in a different fandom that I'm also a part in. A different fandom. Because they're an artist, and one of the Vtubers commissioned art from them, and so everyone knew who they were. And they've been a part of the community as well for a long time. It was until October 7th, and even after that, until like still now, they've been retweeting, liking Israeli propaganda.
Oh God.
The thing is that they recently went private. I think maybe a month ago. They recently went private on that main account because everyone was catching on. Here's the difference. The fandom, the other fandom, is basically the fandom of the company that I want to be a part of. Now that specific fandom is known and made fun of for being too woke, okay? And well, I like it because at least everyone there is not a fucking white supremacist freak, right? You know, if they're gonna start drama, it's not because they want to support white supremacy. So I think it's it has many faults that I hate about that fandom, but at least they're not like, they're trying, right? Now, since that fandom is known as like the woke fandom, of course, this person retweeting Israeli propaganda and liking it and victimizing themselves, even though they're not a victim, compared to the Palestinians, well, that's not gonna fly by, right? Everyone was catching on and everyone was condemning them. So what this person did is they privated that account and they made another one, an alt account, a different account. Now, they still reference their main account, but it's private. But they made
they don't even try to hide the fact that they're connected.
They don't even try to hide that they're connected, but they privated their main account. So that is hiding it from the public eye. So anyone who doesn't follow them on their main account cannot see and cannot know all of the propaganda they're spreading. So what sucks is when they become popular with their alt accounts, well, I guess they're smart enough to not be throwing that shit around in their alternative account.
Right.
So here's the thing. Again, the first fandom that I was talking about, the woke fandom, they know, right? So what she did is that she's not participating in that fandom anymore. What she's doing instead is the people who are part of that company, who left the company and went to go, pursue a different, a different avenue with a different company, or possibly becoming an independent content creator. Instead, they're participating in that fandom. Now, one of the people I was a fan of, went to a different company, so I support them. Now, this person is making their name known with Mayoshi. And it's like, what the fuck? I can't escape this. I'm out here protesting. I'm out here trying to educate people. I'm doing this podcast. I'm raising money for children in Palestine. And yet, my one and only way that I used to relax and to feel safe and to, at least be able to laugh at something while all this shit is going on, I see a Zionist. on my Oshi
Right.
stream. And no, and the people who know, other than me, they're staying quiet about it. They know. They know. I know that they know. They've been following her for a long ass time before she privated her main account. So they know. And I'm like, they're protecting a Zionist and making her feel welcome in my Oshi's community. And I just don't fucking like it. I don't know what to do. This is so devastating. And so I said, okay, I also don't believe in canceling people. I'm still, look how kind I am, by the way, Rea. I still refuse to name who it is.
Right.
You know? Because I know how crazy people are. Even if they claim that they're doing things for justice, they're willing to fucking dox someone and hurt someone and be crazy.
Right.
And if they realize that they're a part of my Oshi's community, they're gonna try to dox them and hurt them as well. So it's like, I'm in a pickle. She's taking advantage of the fact that some of us know that if we were to be more public and call them out for their shit, all of the people that she's forcing herself to be a part of these communities, they're in danger. Like of being doxxed, of being harassed, of having their name being tarnished. It's like, what the fuck? They're not part of the company, the woke community anymore. So it's like the community I'm in, they just don't care about real issues. I feel, you know, they're not the woke crowd.
Right.
Like, who cares? I just want to watch this anime person. So it's like they're taking advantage that this community doesn't care. They're taking advantage that everyone has their eyes on these like big creators and are willing to dox them and stuff.
That's really disappointing.
And yeah, and they're taking advantage of the fact that people don't want to get quote unquote political in the VTuber sphere. And that's what pisses me off, and it frustrates me. And so I said, okay, if it frustrates you so much, do something about it, Tama. And I was like, well, what can I do? I'm like, well, you can focus on actually reaching your charity goal stream. Even though it was only $100, I'm like, you know what? At least I can try to inspire people to donate to Palestinian children. And so that's what I did. And
$100 is a pretty, like, that's good, you know? It's $100, $140 more than there was before.
And I understand that, but it frustrates me that I'm not a big creator and that I have no influence to make an a bigger impact. That's what I mean, you know. And so,
yeah, but let's talk. Oh no, go ahead.
So I'm saying is that, you know, it frustrates me that there's people like me in this community who are actually trying, despite not being able to do as much as we want to. Yet this fucking Zionist gets like over 10k likes for drawing lewd art, which I love lewd art, but they're drawing lewd art of my Oshi, and my Oshi unwillingly, I'm assuming unknowingly, God forbid he's doing this knowingly, but like, that person getting a fucking bunch of likes, and it's like, you know how all of those likes, you know how many people we can, like, that by my Oshi just commenting on that fan art, they were able to bring so many eyes to the Zionist. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to help children in Palestine, right? I wish I could get as many eyes on me for that. You know? Like, if you're gonna, like, be aware, man. I don't know. It's not only my Oshi, it's everyone. literally everyone, all content creators who have a big following. It's like, you guys don't fucking care. Literally, I woke up this morning to my 2 Oshis talking about Coca-Cola.
God.
Like, oh, haha, we smuggled 4 bottles of Coca-Cola at a restaurant for Mother's Day or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, y'all, did you fucking... You guys still haven't done the fucking bare minimum? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That is a huge letdown.
So I don't know. What do you think, Rea, so far? Sorry, I've been babbling.
Well, no. I think it's really interesting to hear your perspective because you're really entrenched in that community. And, you know, I think I'm seeing this on TikTok because I'm on there. And a lot of my TikTok is like people promoting individual families in Gaza that are trying to like raise money to get across the border. And there's one particular, I guess you would call her an influencer, Erin Hadimer, I might be saying her name wrong, who finally just kind of, I don't know if I'd say snapped, but was like trying to call out the really big influencers. Like there are influencers out there with millions of followers who are just have yet to say anything or even like direct, like do the bare minimum and direct people to a charity, you know what I'm saying? And Erin came on and was basically like, hey guys, I'm getting messages from so many families every day. It's not possible for me to show every single one. And she's like, I feel overwhelmed and I'm not asking people to feel sorry for me, but she's like, I just feel like I can never do enough because there's so many people and she can't get to all of them. And she's like, and I know some of you can do it, you're just not doing it. So if you need help, like I'm here, I can send you people to help. Reach out to me. But I don't think that happened. I think a lot of smaller accounts were moved because then I saw people posting a lot. And these were more people with followers in the thousands, sharing these families. So I think she moved people. But in terms of the big accounts, at least me personally, I didn't see a whole lot that actually happened. Like they still didn't say anything, which was super disappointing. And then she released another video after the Israel blocked Rafah, like blocked everyone in there and started bombing them. She released another video just really upset about it, like you could have done something. And I get where she's coming from. So it's like you have a platform. You don't even have to do that much, but just like share these people's stories, like share the video or something like that. It just doesn't seem that difficult to me. And when you have that many people you could get the attention of, it's like, why aren't you using it for this?
And that's sorry, let me turn off my phone. That's I'm not the only one who feels this. Why am I angry? I'm not the only one who feels this. It doesn't only apply to the VTuber sphere, it just applies to the whole goddamn world, to everyone, right? And but there's this culture in the VTubing community. Again, they like die by this. Never mix politics with VTubing. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm all like, okay, fine, if you're a part of a Japanese corporation, I guess. Is that how you say it? Corpo? Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're kind of forced to stay silent to a certain extent, by the way. To a certain extent. But you can still do the bare minimum, right? What frustrates me the most is that after these people leave companies, you know, if they become indie or if they join another company who has never really said that, you know, it's not a Japanese company where they're so fucking controlling that they don't want you, you know, saying quote unquote political stuff. It's like, what's your excuse? Oh, well, I want to make a safe place for my community. I don't want to be talking about sad stuff all the time. This place is so people can ignore real world issues and feel good. And I'm like, bitch, you can still do that. How is you saying,
Right.
hey, donate to charity, and then, or hey, you know, literally one sentence. There's this one family in Gaza, you should donate to that one family. That's it. And then continue doing your cringe ass stream. Is that really going to ruin everyone's day? Is that gonna hurt my soul? Am I devastated? No, you know whose day you're gonna ruin? Fucking people who are murdering children, okay? Like, let's get fucking real here for a sec. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't fucking care. And don't pretend that you do. God, and... Well, anyway, $143 I managed to raise. Despite being skeptical, that made me, you know... That made me, be a bit more positive. Try to, you know, I realized, hey... Maybe I can make a difference, and hey, maybe people do care. And so, the day after that, after my last stream, my last charity stream, I went to go protest. And there was this coordinator who had a brilliant idea, not gonna lie. She wanted to celebrate Children's Day in Japan by protesting and calling for a ceasefire in Palestine, you know, for the sake of the children in Palestine, right? And so I knew, I'm like, hey, I was up for 15 hours last night, but I need to participate in this protest. This protest was so meaningful. And so I traveled and I went, and it seems like if no one's chanting, like there has to be a leader for the chants. And to my surprise, I actually saw more foreigners this time. I guess there is people out there who are protesting that are foreigners, because I guess everyone does the same thing as I do, is we literally go to different areas in Japan and just protest. And I guess we just always missed each other every time we traveled around Japan. So so there was quite a handful of foreigners there, but mostly were Japanese. But like no one was chanting and stuff. And so I've just, when there's no chanting, no one looks at us, everyone tries to ignore us, and you know, I feel like we gotta force people to at least hear the word Palestine, you know, like so I asked the coordinator, I'm like, hey, I think you know me from a different place. Is it okay if I do the chanting like I did at this other place we protested at? And they're like, no, yes, please do. And I'm like, I don't know, it's because this is a different place. I've never been here before, so I don't want to get you guys in trouble for being too loud and stuff. Again, this is Japan, right? And so they gave me the okay, and you know what they said too? They're like, hey, if the cops come at us and give us trouble, I'm gonna talk to them anyway, so don't worry about that. And I'm like, the Japanese person's telling me that they're gonna, you know, take care of the cops for me. I was like, let's go, you know. So of course I was like, okay, Ira, I must start chanting. So yeah, I start chanting and everyone starts chanting. And a bunch of people were recording us. A bunch of people were looking at us. And a bunch of people were more willing to take the pamphlets from us. To the point where even tourists, not Japanese tourists, sorry, foreign tourists who know about Palestine, but were, traveling in Japan, the coordinator planned this so much. She's like, I know there's foreigners who want to know more. So she translated the Japanese pamphlets we give out. She translated it to English. And so even foreigners were receiving English pamphlets. It was beautiful.
That's great.
I guess we can just talk about what you heard of that you didn't know, apparently. Wait, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it ended up kind of, towards the end, it ended up, kind of turning into a not so pleasant experience. So, basically, to keep things simple and sweet, is a Zionist ended up harassing us. While I stopped chanting. So at the beginning of this video, it's kind of hard to hear for me, but I mean, because we weren't planning on seeing a Zionist, but I was drinking water. I was taking a chanting break from this. And you can actually hear a Japanese person on this side telling me, nice chant. And I was like, arigatou gozaimasu. And so we were having a wholesome moment. And then this fucking guy comes out of nowhere and starts harassing us. So, yeah, let's watch that.
God.
Oh, wait. Can you hear it?
No.
Thank you.
Sorry, I know you have to do like the most.
Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me, Rea. It's okay. I'm kidding. I forgot. It's this one, right? Okay. Sorry, I literally kept you in the dark and you're like, what is she talking about? Okay. Let's try this again. Yosha.
So you support rape and murder. So you support children. Oh yeah, like you do. What have you been doing? Are you Muslim? I don't need to be a Muslim. What you do to support humanity? You're supporting terrorism, murder and rape and beheading of children. You guys suck. It's sad that it comes over to Japan. It's sad it comes over to Japan.
Oh my God. What's going on?
So basically, so what happened was, I don't know if you could even hear it. It's pretty hard to hear. But
It was a foreigner?
yeah, it was American. It was an American guy, clearly. An American Zionist. So anyone can be a Zionist. But basically, what ended up happening, this guy comes in here and saying that we support rape and murder. So obviously, the thing that frustrates me is that instead of going up to me and telling me that to my face, he goes up to the Japanese protesters, Japanese people who don't know how to speak English. And he starts shoving a phone on their face and recording them as he's yelling Israeli propaganda. So obviously I go up to him and put his focus on me. And again, he's recording my face and everything because he thinks, you know, I don't know, he thinks he's the good guy here. He tells me why I'm here, that I should go back to my country. And
Holy shit.
and then I'm like, you're telling me that? You can't hear that because it's like we're over here off camera. And so I'm like, you're telling me that? Yeah, like, you? What about you? And he goes, I am. He's like, yeah, I will go back to my country. I'm like, okay, dumbass. And he's like, at least I'm not supporting rape and murder or whatever the fuck. And so I'm like, yeah, like your people do. And so he then asks me, are you Muslim? Why are you doing this? Are you Muslim? And then I go, I don't need to be Muslim to care for children. And then he goes, well, you do to care for humanity. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know what he was trying to say there. Was that a oh?
Wait, so when you said like your people do, you meant like white people, right?
White people, Zionists, whatever the fuck he's defending.
Yeah.
He's a genocidal freak. He's a Zionist. Even if he's a white guy from Florida, he's a Zionist. He's a piece of shit, right? What he's doing right here, regurgitating fake news that has already been disproven. He's a Zionist. He's a wannabe Zionist.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean. Yeah, white people, everything, whatever he's a part of. And so then, since I was heated in the moment, I tend to like not be able to express my words well, because like whatever I want to say in my head doesn't really translate well when I actually say it. But then I said, you know what happens to the people in Israel who don't support this? They go to jail. So what I meant by this wasn't like the protesting. It was actually, I meant the genocide.
Yeah.
So I think I was actually pointing at him. You know, the people who don't support this, you know what happens to them in Israel? They go to jail. And actually, yeah, like I made a thread and it barely got any. It got 12K impressions, but not many people shared it. But this, I think this is like the biggest post I've ever made on this account. You know, I've gotten 10K views before, 10K likes on my private accounts before. So this is pretty like, yeah. Because I'm a nobody in VTuber forum, and you know, it makes sense that no one cares. Because I don't have any influence here.
Also, some of the socials almost seem like they suppress.
And they suppress, yeah. But
like all this talk of Palestine.
Well, yeah. But it wouldn't be as suppressed if people with actual influence would actually talk about it. So.
Right.
So, here's evidence a little bit about, you know, 59 renowned journalists and professors from top universities have called the New York Times to independently review its debunked mass rape atrocity propaganda hoax piece. And the New York Times is desperately hoping everyone will just move on, but that's not gonna happen. Now, I think this account, I'm following. Good. You should follow this account. They do a good job. And here, let me just, hopefully there's no gore. Here we go. They recently tweeted this 2 days ago. More on the long history of systemic Zionist Israeli rape of Palestinian children, women, and babies in this thread. Okay, right here. So, again, everything that Israel claims Hamas did is a self-report. They're lying.
Yeah.
And it's so noticeable because when an Israeli tries to offend you, they immediately say, I hope you get raped. That's like not a normal insult at all. But it's because in their society, if you're a Zionist, that's perfectly normal. If you're fucking, if you're fucking crazy, and if you dehumanize a group of people, it's okay to rape them. That's how they think. Literally, you can see it. They say these things in English. So it's like it's a part of their culture. They're colonize. They're colonists. Yeah. They're the ones raping, and they're the ones murdering children, women, babies. Okay. So in the lies spread about October 7th, including the 12,000 innocent holy saints killed by Hamas in this thread. So right here. It's amazing how to this day every media report on the ongoing Gaza genocide includes the standard line. The war started when Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th, killing 12,000 people. The number 12,000 is like a totem they worship. Oh yeah, sorry. 1,200, thank you. 1,200! Now I'm the one spreading Hamas propaganda. Cancel me. I deserve that one. It was a mistake. Sorry. I think I'm dyslexic. 12,000. Correct me again, Rea. If I... Wait! 1,200!
I was like, okay, 1,200.
Rea, correct... Oh, shit! Yo, I do have dyslexia. Clip this. Someone clip this, because this is evidence right here. So I can show my fucking doctor that I'm dyslexic and see if, I can get diagnosed. Let me try this again. Rea, be ready. The war started when Hamas attacked is not real on October 7th, killing 1,200 people. The number 1,200 is like a totem they worship, and it's pure fabricated genocidal propaganda. So, unarmed civilians, 782 killed, soldiers, 256 killed, police and security forces, 53 killed, civilian security guards, 63 killed. So, it is really instructive to see how simple number contains so much propaganda. The 1,200 intentionally combines police/military with unarmed civilians to inflate the figure. And even worse, it entirely omits the many Israelis killed by their own regime. How do you say that?
Regime, yeah.
Regime. So again, this doesn't include, it doesn't distinguish who the IDF killed, because the IDF were aiming at their own people, by the way, something they always do. Again, they're well known for killing the hostages themselves. So this is not surprising. Here's an interview. Are there civilians there? He says, I don't know. Just shoot.
God.
Okay. The Hannibal, and this is called the Hannibal Doctrine. So basically in Israel, they train their soldiers to kill anyone. If Hamas is there, kill everyone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they're civilians. The goal is to kill. Okay?
Which, I mean, we're seeing.
Yeah. So it is astonishing just how ununiformly disciplined Western media is when it comes to fabricating, packaging, and disseminating propaganda. Disseminating. Thank you. Propaganda. They all dutifully. You should read this.
They all dutifully followed the line. It's 1,200, all innocent civilians, all intentionally killed by Hamas. Ignore the facts. This is now reality. Sorry, Hamas.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Now I'm gonna correct you.
Oh. It's actually much worse. Israel is the most militarized society on earth, and intentionally uses its own population, including the militarized Gaza border settlement compounds, as literal human shields by their own standard.
Wow. The amazing thing about the concept of human shields that is repeated totally uncritically by the entire Western media and political class to refer to Palestinians is that it actually perfectly applies to every single Israeli, but they don't even notice that obvious discrepancy. It's true. They literally just kill they're literally using their own people as human shields. So the Western media and the political class adopts this frame. They killed 100 Palestinians to ostensibly get one Hamas person? That's fine then. They're human shields. Yeah, right? If you kill 100... What? Okay, also all males over 14 are legitimate kills. Oh my god. Middle schoolers, by the way, are people, kids who haven't even gone through puberty are legitimate kills. But every Israeli is holy, and what the fuck is that word?
Sacrosanct.
Thank you. The Israeli regime literally intentionally puts its main military installations in civilian neighborhoods. But if you dare use the human shields frame for October 7th or against any Israeli ever like they do for Palestinians, they will end your life. Oh my god. Oh wow. I've never seen this before. Huh. So this is literally, wow. Peace in Israeli Haaretz from 2012 on Israel's military headquarters being intentionally located in the middle of civilian areas in Tel Aviv, which by the Israeli regime's own standards and actions in Gaza makes all those there legitimate targets to mass kill as human shields.
Wow.
So wow. So here it is, and it's a these public spaces are human shields. They're literally doing what they claim Hamas is doing. By the way, if we don't adopt the human shields line the ratio of October 7th killed of civilians and military/police is not even in the same universe as the genocidal slaughter by the Israelis. It's 2-1 to 101. But Hamas are pure evil and Israelis are saints who do precision strikes, which they don't. Wasn't the original number 1400? Yes! Then they mysteriously fixed on 1200 because they claimed the others were misidentified Hamas fighters. Okay. So, they're liars. Liars. And hands for hire. So, obviously, when that fucking freak starts yelling at us that, we're supporting raping children and killing people and beheading people, he's just regurgitating propaganda, the mass rape propaganda that has been already disproven.
Yeah.
So here's also proof right here of what happens when an Israeli denies. Because again, I don't believe that everyone in Israel or who is Israeli is a fucking Zionist. There's people who are human and have humanity and compassion for people and do not dehumanize Palestinians who do not want to participate in the war. And in Israel, once you turn 18, you have to be a soldier and participate. Not in war, in genocide.
They feel that being a soldier is an honor, that they are protecting their country, that they are doing something that is just. And I mean, the Israeli society doesn't accept the decision that I make and doesn't support it. And I've gotten harsh threats or comments, I've gotten into fights about this kind of decision. So very much not a popular stance to take in Israel. Not before, and especially not now.
What do you think it is about your journey to this position that why you have ended up at this conclusion, which is at odds with so many of your own generation? What is it about your experiences?
I think a lot of it comes to the education and the way you were brought up. I think that is true for anyone, and in any kind of family that they grow up in. I grew up in a non-Zionist family, but also it very much depends on the mere action of asking questions. Of when I get to the age where I, like everyone else, every young person in Israel starts to think about their military service, that they have no choice to do, that is mandatory, and that when I got to the kind of age that I started to think about it, I also started to ask myself questions. If I go and serve in the army, what does my time mean? What does that service mean? Who does it help? What kind of cause am I actually serving if I go and invest that time? And when I started asking those questions, I also got answers. And I realized that if I go and serve in the army, I don't serve the people around me, I serve a cycle of violence. And I legitimize and normalize this cycle of violence. And it became clear to me that I have to not just not enlist, but I have to take action against it.
So, very powerful words. It's like, yeah, I'm not protecting my country if I join the military. I'm actually supporting violence. And so what happened to her? Again, this is mandatory. This is what happens.
They feel that being a soldier is an honor.
Sorry, ma'am. This Israeli woman was imprisoned for refusing to serve in the IDF. If I serve in the army, I don't serve the people around me. I serve in a cycle of violence. So everyone in Israel has to join the military. Now that I think about it, Rea, that Zionist on stream, or that Zionist that keeps forcing themselves in these fandoms and keep trying to, force, not force, but they're trying to force this like victimization of themselves. That person has been in the IDF.
Oh, are they from Israel?
They're from Israel. Yeah, that's why it's fucking offensive to me. 'Cause they're from Israel and they keep retweeting bring them back home shit on their main. And then they privated that so no one can see, and newcomers won't realize who they are unless they follow them and unless they accept their follow. So obviously this person has joined the IDF, and depending on what they did, maybe they've killed children themselves.
Right.
Is that weird for me to assume?
After seeing all this happen, no.
No, and if they didn't directly shoot a kid in the head or run them over with a tank or, torture them, they still aided in the people who did do that.
Yeah.
So again, and I wrote this here. They either get their ass beat, right, or sent to jail, or both. And then I wrote here, this is important. Trust me, being a Zionist is a willful choice. So this person is willfully a Zionist, is willfully spreading propaganda. And people are protecting a person who served the IDF before? Huh. So So then towards the end there, you saw me running, right? So what happened is that he actually was fucking going after the coordinator. So since he's American, since he's basically a Zionist wannabe and obviously racist, he told me, as an American, he told me to go back to my country in Japan, and I was like, okay, well, I'm used to that shit. But you know, I also know what these fucking yeet white Americans are capable of, right? So yeah. I was concerned for her. Like, I was concerned that he might get heated and fucking punch her in the face or something, right? So my stupid ass, you can see me like fucking trying to figure out where to go in the video, but I end up walking towards here. Okay, that's loud. I end up walking towards my phone like twice. I go over here. I'm debating, okay, I should go over there and stop him, and I'm like, wait, no, I need my phone just in case he does hurt someone. I need evidence. So I start walking here, and then I was like, wait, my phone's dead, because when I was recording this, my phone was at 30%. Like, again, typical Tama, never charging my goddamn phone. So I assumed my phone was dead. So I went over here and I went to a young person, a foreigner, and I asked him, hey, can you come with me and record this guy, because I think he's gonna hurt her and we need evidence of him hurting her. Can you hear my stomach? Sorry, I'm hungry. And you can hear evidence. No, wait, now I'm confused. So we can have evidence of him like hurting her, and you know, he can be deported and never step foot in Japan again, right? So then I immediately, right when she agreed, then I immediately ran over there and fucking chased them. But one of the things that I want to make clear, and you know this, Rea, because I think, yeah, you lived in Japan for a bit as well. So I know what these racist people are capable of. One of the Japanese attendees, however, stopped me and helped me back, because they knew that if something were to happen, even if I didn't do anything wrong, I would be one of the people who would get in trouble. So again, these peaceful Japanese protesters still had the kindness to protect me. Literally, I went there and someone like was holding me back. They're like, don't. And so I was just like, you know, I was fucking hell. Like, what? I don't have my phone. I don't have shit. Like, I gotta not let this guy like. And you can hear the Japanese lady doing her best to defend herself in English. It's so fucked up. And she goes, "You support genocide." And you could understand that. But like, how fucked up do you have to be in the head and harass people who can't even speak English? How can you harass people in a country that's not even yours? Right. So yeah, like once I chased down the guy, other people followed me, and you can see the other people ended up following me. And the guy saw the group not letting him get away with his evil actions and yelled, "Fine!" and left like the little bitch he was. And he literally fucking left. Fucking loser, dude. And another foreigner had told me there, this is more fucked up, by the way. They informed me that he had passed by earlier and yelled, fuck Palestine to an elderly Japanese man. A lot of the people there are elderly people. Okay? So again, you can see I'm literally in the middle of the line here. We had made a line. This is the middle of the line. Apparently all the way here in the corner, I guess he like passed by us, and when he went over here all the way in the corner of the long ass line, He literally went up to an old Japanese man and yelled fuck Palestine to him. So actually this was the second time where he was harassing us. And so this is what I wrote. If you don't care enough to do the bare minimum and educate yourself on this matter, you can clearly see who the bad guy is here. Pro-Palestine protesters have been peaceful across the globe, literally across the globe. We have been peaceful. The other side has not. It is Children's Day. Well, it wasn't Children's Day. It was a day before Children's Day because, again, everyone wants to celebrate Children's Day with their children and their grandchildren. So clearly, that's why we did it a day before. It was still in honor of Children's Day and the Palestinian children. But this guy goes up to an elderly man and says, fuck Palestine. And then right after pretends he cares about the rape and murder of these fake children that didn't exist, that has been disproven to be false. Come on now. And people are still like confused on who the bad guy is. People are still willing to protect a Zionist and promoting them in VTuber spaces, and not even VTuber spaces, any space.
Yeah.
Like those are their true colors. And so Zionists have had a safe space everywhere for far too long. By everywhere, yes, I also mean the VTuber spaces. We need to advocate for Palestine, even if it's the bare minimum. That's why, although I'm a nobody VTuber, that will never stop me from speaking on what's right. And free Palestine. Yeah. But after this, I was literally so exhausted from everything that has happened. I ended up I just ended up ghosting everyone. And you noticed that, surprisingly. You actually noticed that, surprisingly, that I was...
Yeah, it worried me.
You're like, are you okay?
Which, I mean, I think it's, like, I'm glad you got rest, but I didn't know what was going on, so I was worried something happened to you.
I don't know. Well, yeah. And oh, God, like, okay. And then...
And something did happen to you.
I guess. I guess it kind of did. I
wanted to say, just because we have like 30 minutes left, I did want to tell you something that I found encouraging. I mean, I'm still very cynical, but I mean, all these celebrities that just don't seem to be using their platform, you know what I mean? And Macklemore, people, released that, I don't know if you're able to pull it up, that Heen's Hall on YouTube, but he even he made a really cool video, or his team did, and like has all the protesters and all the other stuff in it.
My dad actually shared it on Facebook. I was surprised.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I tried to share it on Facebook directly from his page, and when you do it, and then you click the video, it takes you to a different video. But I had to do it from YouTube. I was like, what is... Yeah, I think Facebook was trying to block it. I'm not even kidding.
What my dad ended up doing was he shared Macklemore's tweet.
Okay.
That he did, and it's pinned. It's actually, I guess I can go to Macklemore's Twitter. I was like, Macklemore, the guy who goes, like the city can't... Well, I don't even think that's him, but...
Yeah,
but that he was in that song.
He's the thirst shop guy.
The... Oh, there he is. Like the city can't hold us. Today is the night. But now we have to sing the Heen one. Oh, yeah, and like... When you... Why am I mad? When you hear a song... There you go. Heen's Hall, once it's up on streaming, all proceeds go to UNRWA. So, like, the American government lied Israeli government lied. So, there is hope. And you know what? This guy's fucking British.
No,
Right?
he's not. He's American, right?
Isn't he?
He's American, I think.
He's fucking British. Isn't he British? We gotta...
I think he's American.
No, I feel like he's British. I swear, because... He's American! Why did I think he was British?
He's not voting for Biden.
Well, I mean, you can...
I just...
He's
He
from...
could be a British U.S. citizen. But I just want to say, too, like...
But yeah, like, wait, let's see.
Song, I was like, so... I was like, finally, because I mean, this, and he released this right after, which I don't think this was intentional. Maybe it was, but he released it right after the Met Gala.
Well, the fact that he said, no, who cares a response for fucking Drake? That shit was, he literally just made this song. The Drake drama literally has been like, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
Right.
So... No, he made this like that. Literally.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it was the Met Gala, but... Oh, okay, the night before.
Or, well, I mean, the night or a couple nights before the Met Gala was going on, and I heard about it because coworkers were talking about it. And I was like, they're doing all of this, and it's literally this at the same time that Rafa's being bombed. And you see all these pictures of celebrities. And I sent you a tweet, too, like the Hunger Games, but... And I looked it up because they raise money, and I didn't know for what. someone at work was like, well, don't they raise money for charities? They raised $26 million, and all of it
get
went
closer
to
to the mic because we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now we can.
All of it went to the Costume Collective. I think that's what it was called. Which is
Wait, what the fuck?
It's a gallery. I'm not making this shit up. I wish I was. It's a gallery in the Met that centers around costumes. And I'm like, you're telling me you couldn't take at least some of that $26 million to help with any sort of charity? Like, especially, you know, since there's a genocide going on. It's just wild to me. I feel like I'm living in a simulation.
And like the motherfuckers who participated in, you know what? You're right. This does look like fucking the Hunger Games.
It looks like the Hunger Games.
Legit, this is the Hunger Games. But instead of like the real reality, like instead of like all white people are being suppressed in that stupid fucking book, it's actually brown and people who aren't considered white, people who aren't considered human.
Yeah, and so when he
traumatizing
released
children.
that, I was like, oh my god, there is finally a celebrity who's willing to like
go out,
actually say something,
go out on that shit.
And it helps too that he's a white man. I'm just saying, because like
does
that's
help,
pretty
yeah.
rare. But
And apparently, I didn't even know Malcolm Moore was like a cool guy. I didn't know he was a cool white guy. I thought he was so white that he was British for some reason. I think it's because the guy I watch is British, and so when he talks about rappers, I'm like, oh, this must be a British man.
oh my god.
So when he talks about anyone, I'm just like, oh, this must be a British thing. But it's all been American shit. I keep being like told, I'm like, Tama, this is American. Oh god. I don't involve myself in, American shit, right? I'm not really like into this whole celebrity culture thing. I'm more into the anime thing. Anime celebrity thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But apparently from looking at his wiki, yes, he is American. I was very wrong. But also, he's known for doing activism. I didn't know this.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know this
Yeah,
at
he
all.
had that same love song.
I didn't know that either. Wow.
Yeah.
2012, and that was when I was a kid. Which condemns homophobia.
Yeah, I remember him seeing that perform that on TV. I was like, oh.
In mainstream hip-hop and mass media. Malcolm Moore is an outspoken critic of Donald Trump. FDT, fuck Donald Trump. Let's go. I didn't even know. After the presidential inauguration of Joe Biden, he released Trump's Over freestyle. Oh my god. No, yeah, this is during the time as well where there is like these like yay Trump like right-wing people doing like shitty raps for Donald Trump. It's really funny. And most recent Palestinian liberation. Look, fucking Israel-Hamas war is not a war, it's a genocide. He accused Israel of committing genocide against Palestinians. Which all the proceeds go towards UNRWA. Wow. So yeah, it is possible not to be, a piece of shit, I guess.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible to not be a white piece of shit. Although I knew that ever since I met you, Rea.
Wow, I'm honored. I try not to be a piece of shit.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. And the thing is, last night, everything that I talked about here, I ended up talking about actually last night during stream. It was pretty rough stream, bro. I ended up sobbing on stream. And
Oh man.
because I was just really frustrated with everything. I'm okay now, but everything I said, I was crying while I was saying it.
Aw.
So I don't. I don't want to show it, but I did clip it because when we talk about things nonchalantly, it doesn't devalue the severity of what's going on right now, and continues that in what continues to worsen. So I even made a little shitty god, and so where am I? I still was like, so following them. So this is what happened after this incident. So I'm telling you what happened. I guess I'm describing. Now I'm describing what happened after that. Literally after all of this. But this person was holding me back, and it sucked. Okay. Fortunately, though, as you can see, people ended up following behind me once I ended up going to make sure this person doesn't hurt this lady. And once he saw the group of protesters following behind the main coordinator, he literally screams, "Fine!" and walks away like a bitch. Literally. And I'm like, wow. Now, obviously, it's like I felt bummed about this thing because this was supposed to be a beautiful event, but that wasn't even the worst of it, chat. And I forgot to turn off. By the way, I forgot to turn off desktop audio, so my bad.
Oh.
So the music, there's two music overlapping in the background. It's really distracting for me. Can you still hear it though?
I can hear it, yeah.
Okay. You fucking Cyan. Wait, what? He literally screamed. Literally. I'm not a good crier also. Obviously, but this protest, that's when I posted this. Posting this at night. God damn it. That wasn't even the worst of it, chat. Sorry.
Yeah, fine.
That wasn't even the worst of it. I ended up posting this at night. I think on Monday, a day after this protest, that's when I posted this. And after I posted this, literally, there was news spreading around that the possibility of a ceasefire was imminent. Everyone, all the journalists in Palestine heard that Hamas had agreed to a ceasefire. They had agreed to all the demands that Israel asked from them, and so everyone was celebrating, and even I didn't believe it. I was skeptical. On my personal Insta, I was literally reporting live. I was like, okay, they're saying that there's a possible ceasefire, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it because time and time again, it's been proven that whenever we're close to this, it ends up failing. And actually, Netanyahu has clearly said that even if there's negotiations, even if they agree, even if Hamas agrees with the negotiations, he doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna kill everyone in Palestine. Netanyahu said that. He said he doesn't care whether or not Hamas agrees, whether or not Hamas lets go of the hostages. He doesn't fucking care. He's gonna kill everyone. There will not be a ceasefire in Palestine. That's what he says. So my brain went, okay, it's either my brain actually ended up seeing hope because then they started mentioning the White House. So then, once I saw that the White House was mentioned, that the White House agreed, has recognized that Hamas agrees to the ceasefire demands, to the negotiations, then that's why I'm like, okay, so now America's saying this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because America, still to this day, is sharing propaganda in American media. The president is still fucking sharing fake propaganda. So if the White House is involved and they're saying that Hamas has agreed to the demands, then that's actually something worthy. And so then I started seeing Palestinians in Palestine fucking cheering. They were cheering, everyone was happy, and then I was like, oh my god, wait, is there a fucking ceasefire? And god fucking damn it, chat. What happened next after that, like literally within 2 fucking hours, they start fucking killing everyone. They start killing people in Rafah. And they had continued their plans of invading Rafah, the last fucking place that Palestinians can go to. The Egyptian border is closed, and they told everyone that if they get close to the fucking border, they're gonna kill everyone there. So it's like, what the fuck? They're gonna die. Everyone, they're trying to kill everyone. There are 1 million fucking people. So that's why I don't know. I had a little mind break. I don't know. That's why I get fucking frustrated. Because this is how I've seen children be blown to fucking bits. I've seen fucking the last words of people. I've interacted with people who've lost their eyeball, you know? You know how it feels when there's a Palestinian begging you to promote their GoFundMe so they can get out of fucking Rafah, so they won't get fucking killed, dude. You know how it fucking feels being a VTuber fan, fucking watching a stream and seeing a fucking Zionist on your Oshi stream. Wow, a fucking Zionist from Israel. And not even a few miles away, dude. A few miles away, there's fucking 1 million people being fucking massacred. And this is why I keep relating VTubers to this. Cause you guys, by not doing even the bare minimum, are supporting fucking genocide, and I'm just losing my goddamn mind over it. This fucking guy right here, gets to harass Japanese fucking people in Japan, tells me to go back to my country, a fucking Zionist in Japan.
They support rape and murder.
Starts saying lies about Palestinians, racist lies that have been disproven already. And you know what? Fucking hell. and that's the end of that clip. It's 8 minutes long. It's too long, but that was me last night. Obviously, it's not been a good time. So
Yeah.
I'm just I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to do, but I guess to end this on a more positive note, after that, after my whole crying spiel, someone ended up donating, actually Mr. P ended up donating $30, which ended up increasing the charity to $173 dollars. And then after that, someone else came, a new viewer, a new follower, and they donated another extra $30. And we ended up fundraising $200 for the PCRF. So I ended up doubling my goal. So
yeah. And I think you being so vulnerable with people really helps. You know, when people see how much it's affecting others, how much you care, it's like that would move someone to want to help if they hadn't been moved before.
So I think I gotta work harder. You know, I have no right to give up. I have no right to victimize myself, right? Still, like, yeah, I do agree. I think I should. It's okay for me to be vulnerable, even though I deeply dislike showing my feelings. I don't think you've ever heard me cry before, Rea, have you? I don't think you have.
Only when we've talked about this kind of stuff before.
So yeah, that last night I actually was really genuine. Like I was crying really hard. And it's like people need to see that, you know? I can't be the macho girl that I always want to be. That's not going to help these people. I can be strong, but I can also be open with my feelings. And so to end this, I kind of want to do the updates before we end this, because if you see our last episode, well, it's just things are way more worse. So here's the latest Palestine updates. 35 Palestinians killed, 69 injured in Gaza in the last 24 hours, as the confirmed death toll nears 35,000 people, though an estimated 10,000 are unaccounted for, buried under the rubble, so this could be 45. Mass grave of 80 bodies discovered at Al-Shifa Hospital, including 4 medics, with evidence of close-range executions due to the fatal head and chest bullet wounds. 42 medics remain detained by Israeli forces. Overnight attacks on central Gaza kills at least 30, including elderly, children, and women brought to Al-Aqsa Hospital. Israel issues more evacuation orders for areas beyond Rafah, including Jabalia and northern Gaza, despite wide-range displacement crisis. Washington Post. Biden offers Israel insensitive intelligence to locate Hamas leaders and hidden tunnels to deter a full-scale Rafah invasion. What the fuck do you mean? They know where they are, bro. Okay.
They don't seem to care.
Like, if here's the thing. Israel does... So again, this is not about the hostages. They refused the ceasefire even though all of their demands were met. Okay? This, Biden, you piece of fucking shit, doesn't matter. What matters is that Israel never cared about the goddamn hostages or the attack that happened on October 7th, and that most of the kills on October 7th was by Israeli soldiers. They just wanna colonize the entirety of Palestine. And so does America, apparently, because this right here is bullshit. South Africa asks ICJ to order temporary injunctions on Israel to withdraw and cease its military offensive on Rafah. U.S. report on Israel's use of U.S. weapons in breaches of international law falls intentionally short of imposing any sanctions. So yeah, the U.S. is supporting this colonization. And that is the update. And we have run out of time. We have 5 minutes left. It's been 2 hours. Thank you to whoever's watching, and thank you to the VOD watchers as well. I really encourage anyone who sees this, if they can and have time, to clip anything they find important, and I'm okay with you profiting from this. It doesn't matter. If you can get as many eyes as you can for people to hear us, if you think there's people willing to listen to us and you want to help us do that, please feel free to clip us and profit from it. All I gotta say is I'm tired and I'm exhausted, but I'm still gonna do my best to free Palestine. My next charity goal is $200 for MAP, M-A-P, medical aid for Palestine. And I hope to fundraise $200 for that charity. So I hope anyone who watches this, if you can go to my stream, please feel free to donate if you can, anything if you can. And that's it from me.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, everyone. And yeah, please go to Tama's stream, even if you can't donate, just to see it and interact with it. Anything else?
Oh, sorry.
Just keep paying attention.
We can't hear you, girly. Lamau. Now, wait, did you mute yourself?
No, can you not hear me?
Okay, now I hear you. We didn't hear what you said, sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, I wasn't seeing the pod page anymore. I was just seeing like your web page.
No, yeah, but you were saying something. We didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn off desktop audio. Ah, sorry. Okay. Are you gonna finish what you were saying?
Oh, are we still on?
Yeah, we didn't end the stream yet.
Okay, I can't tell because I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm just closing the stuff and changing screens.
Yeah, just keep staying educated, and even if you can't donate, sharing information that you see, spreading the word, protesting, emailing your congress people if you're in the US, anything like that helps. So please continue. All eyes on Gaza.
All eyes on Gaza. All eyes on Rafah. All eyes on Palestine. Yeah, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, bye-bye, y'all.
Bye.